Hey guys, happy Thursday. So the reason why I am setting up the video today is because I just got some new plants and then actually got some last weekend, and so I wanted to share them with you. My current plant count is inside the house is 149. So yeah, I think I might have a problem. Anyway, so I'm going to show you what I've got in the way of new plants since that first houseplant tour that I did, where I showed you my plants. I think I had like 120 something like that. So yeah, there have been some new ones. So let me see if I can remember which ones I had actually shown you before and which ones are new. So I might miss some of the newbies, but I'm going to try not to. So anyway, let's go. Let's get started. So when I did my first houseplant tour, I had this Marimo moss ball set up, and that was all I had on the first floor. Well, a wonderful friend of mine, Amanda, actually gave me this yesterday. So there are 3 moss balls in there. There's a tiny little one over here and another tiny one, and then there's actually one of the ones that was in the other little vase join these two. So I believe this one is new. So this is the one red Aglaonema that kind of ousted my OG downstairs. So this is a red ruby, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I fell in love with it. I had to have it. So it's got this crazy red veining. It's so pretty. And then if you look at the stems, they're like this pinkish color. I actually hate pink, but I love red, and I just think this one is a stunner. So I'm going into this one area where I've got humidifiers and grow lights set up. So I just want to get this plant isolated. So this is a Calathea Beauty Star, and I got this as well as the Aglaonema Red Ruby I just showed you from Brandon the Plant Guy, who in my estimation is the best local plant seller around, and he's fantastic. I'll put his information on this video. So you know, the thing with Calatheas is I was so afraid of them, and I do have a pinstripe Calathea. I've noticed that the Beauty Star, also known as a peacock plant or peacock Calathea, this one's a little bit more fussy. This one actually really does need a little bit of humidity, so I am, you know, kind of just making sure that it gets as much humidity as it can, and it's actually doing a little bit better. Okay, next. So this is a Hoya Rotundiflora, which I had before, but here is a little Hoya Sunrise. These are just cuttings. They are rooted cuttings. They're actually not doing super well. I've only had them for a few days, and 2 of the leaves are yellowing up, which is kind of upsetting to me. But I do have this, you know, right near the humidifier and then with grow lights. Okay, next is this absolutely stunning plant that I just couldn't resist. I actually stopped like dead in my tracks when I was over at Mickey's Plants last Saturday. This is a Philodendron Prince of Orange. It is in an 8-inch pot, and just, gosh, it's just so gorgeous, and it's got some new shoots here, new growth about to pop out. So I have it near grow light because I definitely want to encourage those beautiful russet and red tones. So I cleaned the leaves and I polished them up, and I just think it looks amazing. Okay, so continuing my new plant haul tour. This is my jewel orchid. So I have it in this butt planter, which I actually really like, and it's just right near the humidifier, so it's actually really happy. I thought I'd have to get a terrarium for it. I don't. It's just happy as can be. Look at those gorgeous patterns on those leaves. The next plant that is a newbie is kind of hidden in this little jungle. So this is a Monstera peru, and you can see there's some new growth there. This is a new leaf that popped out here. And then this actually had also popped out right when I got it. I've had this, gosh, I don't even know, like 3 weeks, something like that. So it was getting kind of dried out. Like actually you can see with this leaf here, I thought I was providing enough humidity, but apparently I wasn't. And so that's actually part of the reason why I have it hiding in between this Monstera deliciosa and the lemon lime maranta, because I want it to have more humidity, and that's actually doing better as a result. So here is a Selenecereus chrysocardium, and I actually split up 3 stems that I'd gotten that comprised one plant. So I'm going to show you the other part of it momentarily, but I'm trying to zoom in here. Okay, whoops, too much. Okay, so it's got 7 points on it, and I decided to hang it upside down because apparently these actually like to be hung upside down. And then right next to it there is another plant hanging upside down, and I'm zooming out here. So this is my Huperzia sclerosum, and I think it's really, really cool. It is a high humidity plant. These are called tassel ferns, and so that's why I have this hovering right over a humidifier. So actually it's doing really, really well. So, and it's just swirling. There you go. So I told you guys that I was going to show you the rest of that Selenecereus chrysocardium, and that's right here. So anyway, I don't know that this one is doing so well. Actually, the seller on Etsy was actually really super rude and uncommunicative, and was supposed to sell me 2 plants, sold me just this one, and it was like in this condition. So that's why I had taken the portion with the 7 points on it and put it in the upside down planter, just because it was prettier. But you know, I'm willing to give this a chance. Who knows, this might just take off. So with these guys, I know that they like to dry out, they like a good amount of sun, and so what I have done is taken this particular portion of the plant and I've just put it on the windowsill here. So it's getting a good amount of light, so we'll see what it does. So I have to show you folks this one. So I had ordered a Scindapsus triobi Moonlight, and I loved it, and so I ordered a second one, and the second one was in horrible condition. It was really, really bad. So I actually wrote to the people at Costa Farms, and they sent me this one as a replacement. Oh my goodness, I mean, it had all this new growth, although I don't really know what's going on here. These were actually kind of munched like that when I got the plant, so I'm a little worried. So, see right there as well, there is another leaf about to pop out there, so we'll see what happens. And then there's a new leaf there and a new leaf there. So, yeah, that's Scindapsus triobi Moonlight number 3 for me. Next is my Hoya Crinkle 8, which I have in a north-facing window. It seems very, very happy. I've had this for, I guess, a little over a week. I am a Hoya fanatic. This was also from Brandon, the plant guy. Okay, so this is my Hoya Crimson Princess, which I decided to get over at Mickey's Plants on Saturday, and it's really cute. I like it. Okay, this stunner is going to get its own video sometime soon. I actually just got this today from a wonderful plant seller and good friend, Tia Mia. She is so great, and yeah, she's my girl. So she just sent me this Hoya Ratusa, and it's just ridiculous. I love it. Amazing. Here is my Juncus spiralis corkscrew plant, And I also got this at Mickey's Plants in Hollywood. And it's in a 4-inch pot. It was $6, folks. I had to get it. One really interesting thing about Juncus spiralis is that it grows in boggy marshes, and so it actually likes full sun or very bright indirect light. And so I have it at one of the brightest spots in my house, which is like right near the kitchen window. But the other thing is that it actually wants to be in standing water. So I think for people who have a tendency to overwater their plants, they may love this. I don't know. But this goes against everything that I know as a, plant enthusiast. So I just keep making sure that this plant has standing water. Kind of weird, but I'm doing it. Okay guys, so this was my #1 wish list plant. I actually had to order from a seller in Indonesia. There are 2 Aglaonema pictum tricolor specimens in here, and I do have them in the terrarium because they are humidity loving plants. They are plants that actually grow wild in Indonesia, and so yeah, these are magnificent. I can't believe I have them. Look at that variegation. It's so pretty. So the camera is really doing some funky stuff. My bathroom is actually not this blue. It's really not. It's actually gray. I mean, my ceiling is supposed to be white. So, that's just what happens with lighting. But this is my lemon lime philodendron. And I've had this actually for a little while now, like maybe going on month and a half, something like that, and it was not spilling over the pot like this before, and of course now it is. And so I'm just really excited to see it continue to grow. Guys, so I got one more Hoya Linearis. Yes, I do have 5. Sorry, the AC just kicked on. So actually I'll just kind of review my Hoya Linearis specimens. That was the first one I ever got. Okay, and then that was #2, and then #3. Yeah, I really love Hoya Linearis. And then that one there is #4, and then my 5th one. So I think I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna get any more Hoya Linearis. Okay, so this is my Hoya Carnosa compactus splash. It doesn't have a lot of splash right now. There's just a little bit right there. But I'm confident that it's going to put out more as it gets more sun. So that's it for that. Okay, so here is another new one. This is a Philodendron Mycans in a 4-inch pot. It's very, very healthy. I actually have another 4-inch Mycans, Philodendron Mycans, downstairs in the living room, but the lighting was really, really bad. It was just all backlit, so I didn't want to show you that one. And it's actually not as healthy as this one is. I got this one from Plantarina, and it's just magnificent. It's actually my best Philodendron Mycans as far as its condition out of the 3 that I have. So this is the last one I'm going to show you. This is my Hoya Matilda, which is in a 3-inch pot, and then it's in this cute little owl. This is a little cash pot that I got from Hobby Lobby for $3. Yay, love it. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing what this Matilda does, because I've read that it's supposed to be the most forgiving, or one of the most forgiving Hoyas. So it can put up with overwatering, underwatering, too much light, not enough light, that kind of thing. But that being said, I'm very acutely aware of what my plants want and need. So it is being provided with really good conditions. So I hope it's going to just start taking off. I mean, I've got 7 leaves on here. It's a tiny little thing, but we'll see. Okay, so my camera is about to die, so I've got to wrap this up. And anyway, I think I missed a couple of plants. I don't know, it's hard to keep track. There's so many. But I hope you liked this little catch-up video, and I think my next video will be on something specific. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do a video where I cover all my Hoya Linearis beauties. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.